Hi everybody, it's Crystal. Welcome to my channel, Bagoday Crochet. So, do you guys want to talk about some stuff? Here we talk about everything that is yarn and crochet related. If that type of thing interests you, you could always hit that subscribe button, and it's fun here. And today is 11/20 of 2023, and at the making of this video I have close to 1,200 crochet tutorials, and I do always put them on. So first off, I do have a tutorial for this beanie. You can find it on my YouTube channel. It is called My Quick Silver Beanie. So if you go to my channel and type that in, it will pop up. And I do have a tutorial for that blanket back there. It's very, very pretty. The colors don't show up quite well, but it's teal purple. The label calls it gray. I call it taupe, but whatever. It's very, very, very pretty. And it's called my Read Between the Lines Throw. And you'll be able to find that on my channel as well, underneath my playlist of blankets. Let me try to bring it closer so you can see it. No, it's just bringing you closer to me. No one wants to see that. All right, so let's talk about a few things. So, as you know, well, first let me talk about some yarn that I got. How about that? Let's talk about a little bit. It's just a little bit of yarn. So, first off, I was enabled again. Bagoday, who used to be the queen enabler. Now I become the enablee. Is that what it's called? Yes. Like I said, the enabler does get enabled. But that's okay, because I don't mind being enabled. I like it when people tell me about good deals. Sometimes I buy them, and sometimes I don't. Well, if you know Juan from the Yarn Addict, he enabled me on this purchase. Now, if you don't know him, I'll leave a link to his channel below. He's a really cool, he's a pretty dope guy. I think you'll really, really enjoy him. He loves yarn. I mean, really, who doesn't? That's what we're all here. That's what we all talk about. And he does some, from time to time, tutorials. So, and he's left-handed. So, and he does right-handed ones too, though. So, so yeah, give him a go. He's a relatively new channel, but he's got cool vibes. So I think you'll really enjoy him. Like I said, Juan the Yarn Addict, he's like the king enabler of yarn. Yeah. Okay. So he told me about this one maybe a couple weeks ago. I actually don't even think that it's on sale anymore. But do you remember those big whomping Red Heart Super Saver? These are the 1,000 gram balls. Look at that thing. Look at how big that is on my head. So when these first came out, maybe a month, 6 weeks ago, I can't remember. I bought mine from Yarnspirations because that was the first place I saw it, and I got a red one. It was so stinking big. It was as big as like this one. I mean, it's so big. I was so excited just to see this huge big ball of Red Heart Super Saver, man. It was the coolest thing ever. These things are $19.99, right? $20. But really, that's a pretty good deal but that's not the deal. If you hear the deal I got, you'll think a little bit differently. But even if you don't, anyways, Red Heart Super Saver. We're all probably familiar with that. I don't have a problem with Red Heart Super Saver. I actually use it quite a bit. But it's 100% acrylic. It says 1,000 gram ball. Shall we weigh it? Let's weigh it. Oh no, my scale's missing a battery. I can't weigh it. What happened to my battery? My scale. Dang it. Oh well. We're going to assume, I guess, that it's 1,000 grams, since I can't weigh it. Sorry about that. 1,855 yards. 1,855 yards of a medium weight number 4 acrylic. This is this regular Red Heart Super Saver. Or 1,696 meters. Okay, so first off, I love this blue. I always say out of all the blues in the entire world, navy is my favorite, and this one is called soft navy, I think. Yeah, it's gorgeous. There's a lot of yardage up in there. Now, but like I said, on Yardspirations, these were $20. And that's the first place I bought from, because that was the first place I seen them when they were new. Well, then I seen that Joann's was carrying them. Now, they only had like 5 colors. I don't know if that's all, like red, blue, green, black, and white, I think. I don't know if that's because it's a trial run, or maybe that's just all the colors that they're going to have. But these balls are stinking. They're stinking huge, and they're really, really, really cool. Well, I find big balls of yarn to be cool. You can knock someone out with this. It's like a brick, man. Throw them out. Throw some at my husband. See if I can make it. See if I can make how fast he hits the ground. No, I'm just kidding. Maybe I might wait until he's in front of the stairs and then toss it. Jokes. It's my poor sense of dry humor. Anyways, I would never do that. Anyways, that's my dog scratching again, and just ignore it. He'll stop it a bit. Anyways, I saw these on Joann's, and they had them for $18.99. All right, that's $18.99 of Super Saver, 1,855 yards. It's an nice, it's an all right deal, really. It's an all right deal. It's not bad. But, hold on. Juan, the yarn addict, is such an enabler. He's like, told me, hey, if you go to Joann's, they have those big 1,000-gram balls of Red Heart Super Saver, Only the blue one, though. It was only the blue one for $7.99. But that wasn't all, because they had a 25% off coupon code on top of that. So I got this for $6 something. But it was only the blue. Only the blue. But that's okay, because this is my favorite color, blue. And I think that it'll make a pretty blue blanket. And what a killer deal. For $6 something, I got 1,855 yards of Red Heart Super Saver. And I know a lot of you don't like Red Heart Super Saver. That's cool, though. I like it. And this blue don't feel too dang bad. And why do I smell the yarn? Because I like to smell yarn. Everybody smells things that they think they smell, that they love, and they think smells good, right? Yarn's like a candle. Someone that likes candles, like my daughter, she likes candles. She smells them all the time. Me, I don't really smell candles. They kind of give me a headache. Yarn? No way. I love to smell yarn. Well, most of it. Some of it does smell bad. And I like to tell people, that's another reason I smell it. I like to tell people if the yarn smells musty or chemically. Some of them smell like chemicals or a factory. I like to tell people that, so they know what they're getting into. Or this just smells like a cardboard box, which is cool because that's what we're shipping. Anyways, you can't tell me that's not a killer deal for that Wampin ball of yarn. $6 something. But it was only the blue. But my gosh, have I been looking every single day to see if they knock the other ones down in price. I don't even know if, like I said, if they're on sale anymore. Because this could have been last week or the week before. I don't know. Anyways, my videos are becoming way too long lately. It's because I just never shut up about anything. Alright, then I want to show you another yarn deal. Now, this was from Michael's. I wasn't enabled by anybody. I just saw it there. So, I don't know if you like Lion Brand, their basic stitch yarn. I like it. I think it's a nice value. It's a pretty nice value acrylic. Well, they have the basic stitch, the skin tone version. I don't know if you guys have heard of that, maybe. But they made I think 12 different colors to mock people's skin tones in case you wanted to, make a doll or use it for hair color or whatnot, But I think, since my favorite color is brown, I all the colors I love, of course. But anyways, so Michael's, and this is still going on, because I just saw it. They have three. You have to buy the 3-pack for $5.99. So that's $2 a ball. And really, getting yarn for $2 a ball nowadays is amazing. So this was at Michaels.com and online. If you go there, you have to buy the 3-pack, and it's $5.99. Of this, it's only the skin tone colors, the whole palette. I seen Lion Brand had some on clearance one time in a $2 sale for $2, but it was just like 4 colors. Michaels has the whole palette, and it's $5.99, so $2 a ball. I mean, you can't beat it. If you don't know much about the basic stitch, it's nice feeling 100% acrylic yarn, a value acrylic, you know, but it feels nice. The yardage I think is like 197. No, 185. That's still not bad. Machine wash and dryable. So anyways, I think they had 12 colors. I said I got a 3-pack of all the 12 colors. I mean, because it was such a killer deal. So I got one 3-pack of each of the 12 colors. So I'm gonna make a blanket out of it. Now, believe it or not, I'm gonna have a blanket made out of it. Believe it or not, I already have a blanket on my channel. I'll link it below if I remember. Made out of every single color of the skin tones. When it first came out, I bought them all and I made a blanket out of all the colors. I'm just gonna quickly just show you the colors here. See, they're supposed to mock people's skin tones, I think, and hair colors. They're also pretty, and they're also brown. Well, except for a couple of them. So I'm gonna put them in a nice order of color, and then make a pretty blanket out of them. I really like that one. I think that one's really pretty. But, you know, oh, this one, this ebony is so pretty. Such a dark chocolate. Oh, that one's gorgeous. And this one's beautiful. And then these ones aren't brown, but we have this kind of ivory color. And this is peach, and I'm assuming that if someone made a doll out of me, this would be my skin tone, maybe. I'm guessing. Because I'm not that white. That's too white for me, right? I'd be peach, I think. If someone made a doll out of me. I was trying to look. I'm like, which one would I be? And for my hair, I don't know. No, definitely not. I'm about to go dark on the hair. Yeah, that'd be my hair color right there. That's cocoa. So I'd be peach for the skin and cocoa for the hair. If anybody wants to make a doll out of me, put a hat on me. No, I'm just kidding. No one make a doll out of me. So anyways, that's a killer deal that you can find, you know, at the making of the video, which I said is 11/20/2023. You can still find it at Michaels. $5.99 for 3, but you gotta buy a 3-pack. And no, I didn't buy them all. Like I said, I only bought one 3-pack of each color so I can incorporate them all in a blanket because Bagoday does love brown. Okay, now I'm going to show you a few things that I got in the mail. No, I just show you something else. I won these at an auction. These I got from eBay for a killer deal. Ooh, killer. Well, for me it is because I collect old vintage hooks. Yes, I do. I collect them. I have a very large collection of hooks. But I do. As much as I love to collect vintage hooks, I collect new ones as well. I collect all hooks. As much as I love to collect any hook. Vintage are my favorite. You know, antique old vintage. I have some from the like 1850s. Bone ones. They're really nice. But my favorites to collect are Old Boy, Old Susan Bates, although I don't use Susan Bates because it's an inline and I have to have a tapered head. I still love to collect them, the old ones. The ones, you know, made in the U.S. and stuff. And like I said, the boy, I'm pretty good at dating most of them. But my top two, I have a top two. Hero was number 1. Hero is my number one because that's the hook that I used to crochet with. It's my favorite hook. And no, they don't make them anymore. They quit making Heroes in 84, 85, something like that. They don't make them anymore. They're a very highly sought after hook. If you look on eBay, they go for outstanding amounts of money, and I have no idea why. They didn't used to be like that. But I've collected hooks for a long, long time. So, I used to be able to find them at, I used to go to auctions all the time. At auctions, garage sales, you know, bundles of them for like $5 and whatnot. But now sometimes they sell for like $75 a hook. I ain't selling mine because when I collect things, I don't sell them. I'm not a seller. I keep my collections. Even if I don't use them, I keep them most of the time. But anyways, my second favorite to collect is a gem hook. Oh, when I get a gem hook, I always say it's a gem to get a gem because those are even harder to find than a hero hook. Well, I was looking on eBay last week, I think, and I happened to come upon someone that had a lot of 5 gem hooks. Not everybody knows. Well, maybe not everybody likes to collect gem hooks, but I do. Sometimes I see gem hooks go for quite a bit of money. Sometimes like I said, they're really hard to find. The ones that I have, which I don't have a huge collection of gem hooks. I probably maybe have 30, 35 gem hooks. And some of you might think, oh, that's a lot. That's a lot. It is probably a lot to some people, but if you saw the size of my collection, you would see that that's probably my smallest. Like, of the hooks that I collect, gem is probably the least amount that I have. But someone had a lot of 5 on there. And I got these. Bagoday, she likes to haggle with people. Now, I do that all the time. If I go somewhere, any place I can haggle, I will haggle. Car dealerships, garage sales, antique stores, resale shops. I am a haggler by nature. I can't help it. I can't help it. And I like it when people haggle me, you know. If I'm selling something on a car or selling something on Facebook, haggle with me. It's fun. I like it. So, Bagoday is a haggler. Well, they had to make an offer on this. All right. Tell me to make an offer. I'm going to make an offer, of course. Of course I'm going to make an offer. I got these 5 hooks right here, which I think is a very, very good deal, for $12. Do you know how much I jumped up and down for getting these for $12? $12. So I'll give you just a little about the gem in case you don't know. Now it's very similar in appearance to the boy, other than it's to the hero, which I like a lot. And similar to the boy as well, but we'll compare it to the hero because the hero is what I use. It's how I learned to crochet. It's the hook I learned to crochet with. And I will never use any other hook, no matter what. I've used them all. You know, people they like to tell me, you know, they'll say stuff like, because, you know, I have arthritis in my hands here, 4 fingers. And, you know, they try to help me and say to use tulip or hand grippers or furls. I got all those hooks here. I collect them. I collect hooks. Of course I tried them. Can't. It has to be a straight aluminum hook with the taper head. So, the hero is what I use almost all the time. Unless I happen to grab a gem, I'll use it because I like it almost as much as a hero. Almost. I said almost. The only really difference, though, between a gem and a hero is the gem is a bit longer and the tapered head. Let me see if I can find a hero here to compare it to. Okay. Let me set these down. So the gem is just a teeny longer, not much, and the heads are nearly identical. But I always thought that the head on the hero had a little bit more of a divot in. It's not quite, the gym's a little bit more shallow, which is fine. I can use either or, and I like, boy would be my third choice, but only an old boy. And I got a crap ton of those, so I don't have to worry about running out of old boys. But yes, I do like the gym is my second favorite. Like I said, they're really hard. They're even harder to find in a hero, believe it or not. And heroes are getting pretty scarce nowadays. But I'm a big fan of old antique things and vintage things. I love them, regardless of their condition. I love them. So this is what the gym looks like. You're going to see it in two different ways. So you see the gym written on this. It's GEM. Is written in print. And then it has the size on the back. And it says, it says USA, size G, 25 cents. Now, those are the newer ones, but they're not really new because I quit making them, all right? Long time ago. Now, but the older ones are actually written in script or cursive. And they have exclamation points around them. So this would be an older version. If you ever come across these, know that these are older than the ones that say Jim written in print. They have the parentheses around them, and it's cursive. And on the back, the letter is actually in like capital cursive, I guess, or script. And it also says made in the U.S. So these would be the older ones versus the newer. That's how you can tell them apart. So this lot actually had 3 old ones and 2 of the new ones, but then again, none of them are new because they're vintage, folks. They don't make them anymore. They quit making them. They always quit making the good stuff. So I got a J, an I, an H, a G, and an F. That's awesome. I don't think I realized the sizes I got. So I got F, G, H, I, J. I got a nice little set there. I'm certain I have the other sizes here as well, to make a complete set. They only went up to a 6.5 on these. And they did make them in steel as well. But yes, score on that. Okay, enough about the gym hooks, right? That was an eBay score that I don't usually get eBay scores anymore on hooks because people sell them for just prices that are astonishing that I would not pay that much for. Not me anyways. But everybody pays what they want to pay. But anyways, killer deal I got. Okay, now you guys know that if you watch me that I'm having an animal auction, and people are donating blankets. Sorry about my clock. That's just second nature now. Every time that dings, people are donating blankets, and they send them to my P.O. box. And I always say, please don't send me Happy Mail because I don't need any Happy Mail. But since I opened my P.O. box, people tend to send me Happy Mail, even though I asked not to. I'm not good at receiving, all right? But I will try to be as gracious as possible in it. Although I do prefer my P.O. box only be used for Afghans, for a donation Afghan for a charity auction. And after that time period is over, I will close my P.O. box up again. I had it closed so people wouldn't send me anything. But not that I'm not appreciative, because I am. It's just, I'm kind of weird. I act real weird when people send me stuff. I don't know what to say. I'm weird. So anyways, I got a couple things. Now, this I knew was coming because I did a video, in the same video that I showed that big whomping red heart ball of yarn from Yarn Inspirations, I had got some Bernat premium tweed in that video. And in that video, I said that I really wanted the brown, but it was discontinued. And if anybody knew any store that I could buy them from, to let me know. Because I needed quite a few balls. Not, I seen like someone on Amazon had like 4 or something, but I needed more. Well, people went to great lengths for me, which isn't necessary because I'm not worth anything to be going to those lengths. I even had someone say that they even called Yarn Inspirations for me to see if they had maybe some tucked away in the bag. So nice. So nice. But I actually had another YouTuber send me some, and she would not take any money for it. Now, I like to pay for my things. I'm not the type of person that likes things for free. I offered to pay, and she said she couldn't accept any money for everything that I've done. Well, I don't know about that. I don't really do anything different than anybody else. But I really appreciate it. So this came from Nancy from She's Got Yarn. So these came, thank you from Nancy from She's Got Yarn and Nina's Knots Crochet. They're both like, I guess, had a little bit in their stash from when they went shopping at Ollie's. So thank you both. I really appreciate it. That was she purchased it. I see it when they were clearancing it out at Ollie's. I don't have no Ollie's where I live. I don't even know what Ollie's is really, but yeah. And she sent me 9 balls. Look at that, still in the bag. So I want to say thank you very much for that. That's super cool. It was quite unnecessary of you, but you know what? I really, really appreciate it. I really wanted this yarn really bad. And thank you so much for sending it to me. It means a lot to me. I highly appreciate it. And in the box is a t-shirt. Gosh, there's a box under here. I'm rolling on it. There's a t-shirt too she sent. I want to say thank you for that. It says Hookers on the High Seas. I think maybe is the cruise or something that she went on. I'm not sure. Thank you very much for that. I love it. And really, thank you so much for thinking of me. A lot of people went to great lengths for me to look for that yarn. And I only ask if you happen to notice it in the store to let me know when I would purchase it. But I appreciate everybody doing that for me. Remember though, you don't have to do that. I'm not with that extra mile. It's just spend your time doing other things than looking for yarn from me. Okay, and then I got so as you can tell, I didn't get any blankets in the mail. I could tell by the packages that there was no blankets. So, now I'm not going to say anybody else's name because I don't know if they don't. One person strictly asked me not to say her name, and I don't know if I can say anybody else's. But anyways, I got some yarn sent to me from the where was it? The UK, I think. London, maybe. She sent me 3 balls of yarn, and she said it was made, oh gosh, what did it say? What did I do with those letters? I'm not organized, don't I? What did I do with those letters? Anyways. Gosh, I'm sorry. Anyway, she said it was, this is made from the oldest sheep there that they have. Like, known species, I do believe. It's called, I forgot. It says, from the sheep the Vikings left behind. So, it's straight wool. 92 yards of it. It looks like an Aran weight. Yeah, Aran weight. And she said they don't dye the wool either from the sheep. So this is the natural color. And I can guarantee that this will be a hat. So I want to say thank you very much. So you can see that there are 3 different colors. I like it. It's very beautiful. And I have to smell it because I love the smell of wool. You know, if they bottled that up, I'd be using that as perfume. Nice. Nice. Yep. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. All the way from, I think it's in London, yeah, if I remember correctly. I wish I had the letter. Where I probably put them up in the other room. Dang it. Sorry. Anyways, this video is getting too long, so I'm going to hurry up. Oh, and then I got this, which is super cute, but again, nothing, I really love it. I'm not going to say who it's from because I don't know if I can, but look. This says Bagoday Crochet, established in 2014, and I got a remote. You can change all the colors on it and whatnot. Well, there's blue, green. It's not showing up well because it's light in here. And the batteries might be about dead because when it came in the mail, I didn't check my PO box for a bit, and then when it came in the mail, I didn't open it. I don't think for a couple of days. When I opened it, it was on, so the batteries could be dead. But it did come with a plug-in charger, so it gets brighter. It was brighter, and it has all different colors that you could change it to. I just want to say thank you to who sent this. It's super cute. I'm gonna keep it on my desk right up here. Evelyn likes it that it lights up at night. I like it a lot. Thank you very much. It was not necessary, but I really appreciate it. Thank you. And then I got, let's see, just one more thing, I think, to show. Yes. And then I will go. Okay. So, you know, this goes back to my hook collection. This, I got told on a live stream, was coming to me, and I about started crying. But at the same time, I was like, I don't really, you know, I didn't know how I even know what to say on live stream. I was like, couldn't even say anything anymore after they told me that. She knew that I collected hero hooks and gem hooks. 25 hero hooks. And I think she said 5 gem. I want to say thank you very much. You don't know how much that means to me. Because of my collection. Now I'm not a hoarder of hero hooks. I'm not. Or gem. Or miniature. I'm a collector. And a collector collects. When I find them, I collect. I buy them. If they're at a reasonable price anyways. And I add them to my collection. Because it gives me joy to collect things. I collect a lot of things. And hooks, crochet hooks, happen to be one of them. One day, I think I mentioned I'll show you some of my really old ones, really cool ones. But to me, the hero and the gem are the coolest. No, I got some really cool ones. So she sent me all these hooks. That's a gem. We got all these heroes here. The gem. She told me in a live stream that to expect these hooks. And I'm like, wow. And I was so, like, I didn't know what to say, you know. What do you say to that, right? That's like, that's a big score of hooks right there. And here they were in my mailbox. And I was just so excited. So I'm going to try to not act weird. And I'm going to graciously accept these and say thank you. And I really appreciate what you did, that you sent these to me. It means a lot. You got a couple steel. Wow. Anyways, look at this. Gem and Heroes. Who could ask for anything more? Not me. Not me. That's a score. For me, it's considered hitting it out of the ballpark. 3 times in a row. 25, 30 times in a row. One for each hook. Thank you so much. It really means a lot to me that you knew that I collected heroes, and that you knew I collected gems, and vintage hooks, any hooks. If you knew the brands that were my favorite, it means a lot to me that you would let go of your collection and allow it to be put in mine, and I really appreciate it. So thank you for that. I'll put them back in the case for now, and then later I will put them in their proper hook order that they go in my collection. So that's all I have to show you today. So again, thank you for the hooks. Thank you for the Bagoday light up sign. I love it. And thank you for this yarn from London. It will be a hat. I guarantee you that. I didn't even mean for that to rhyme. Thank you for the shirt and the Bernat Premium tweed in the brown that I wanted so badly. And the 9 balls that I needed to make the project that I needed. And thank you to everybody who helped look for that yarn. It's not necessary, but I do appreciate it. And, yeah. Like I said, my P.O. box is set up for Afghans to donate. And I would prefer not to get Happy Mail. I have always been that way. And I would still prefer not to. If you're ever inclined to send me something, please donate to your local animal shelter instead. Now, I do get mail like that sometimes. A letter or a card that says they donated money to the local animal shelter. And then we'll have like a little receipt in it and stuff. I like that. That's real Happy Mail. I mean, this is all real Happy Mail. But that's Happy Mail because the animals benefited. And they need it most. They need it way more than me. But, so again, Bo, I do appreciate everything that everybody sent. Do not think that I am ungrateful for anything that anybody has ever sent me. I have everything that everybody has sent me the whole time I've been on YouTube. I keep it all. But like I said, I do prefer not to receive Happy Mail because I am awkward. And I don't receive gifts well. I'm better at giving than I am receiving. But with that being said, remember you can always donate an Afghan and send it to my P.O. box. Which goes up for auction to help animal rescue. And yes, look for at Michael's. They still have these going on. $5.99 for 3-pack for that skein tone yarn. It's a really good deal. It's a nice yarn. So I'll be making a blanket for that. Out of all the colors there, I love it. And I don't think that this sale for the swamping thing is going on anymore, but you can check it. And like I said, I check every day because I want to get the other colors for $6, a little, or $7.99, 25% off. I mean, who doesn't? What a killer deal. I hope I didn't miss anybody. Anyways, I'm gonna go. Thanks for talking yarn and hooks and everything with me. I enjoy it. And remember to look for the tutorial for this hat and that blanket on my channel. Check that blanket out on my channel. It's a brighter picture and you can see it up close. There it's kind of, you can't see it as well. So go watch that tutorial. Remember, there'll be a link to that below. And don't forget to check out my yarn enabler, okay? And I'll see you guys on my next vid. All right, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. All right, take care. Bye, guys.